Hey everybody, and welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Venus, and is therefore also the final map in the Soul map pack. You can see here a very different approach than some of the other maps we've seen before. Very clear inspirations from, of course, the Kamino architecture, and I have to praise this map pack for how varied the maps are. I did already talk about this in previous maps, but this just concludes it that there's so much here for different types of players. Look at that! There's like a drone coming through. Very, very cool. Very epic. Oh. And in the middle, you can actually see we have a lot of units. Just regular astronauts heading over there. It's like a space station almost. It really reminds me of the movie like Ad Astra. This, of course, is way, way earlier. Oh god, we have Dooku. I need to run. Oh my goodness. Again, many of the platforms are actually pretty narrow because of the objects that are placed on top of them. We have a greenhouse over here. Another one over here. We have some boxes. And little things, but they do make it feel a little bit more populated. You can see that there are four spawn points in each corner, and it is kind of set up in the classic RTS style, where each end has the opposing side, and then of course there is the middle spawn point that everybody contests about, and gives the whoever controls it just a little bit of an edge. I do also think that there's actually another variation on this where it actually takes place in dusk, or during dusk. But I do have to say that with this darker tone, it looks very, very good because of the luminescent light. It's not my favorite map in the Soul map pack. That still has to be Mars. Because of it feels like a facility. It feels so different than the other ones, and there's definitely some comparisons to be made with this, because there's definitely some objects that are used in that map that were also used here, and in a way this is the one that comes closest to that, because this is also very clearly a facility, but still very different. But I think for me, Mars is a little bit less cluttered. And that is something I really, really like. Now, this map also supports two-way capture the flag and hero assault. Two-way capture the flag obviously will work very, very fine with how balanced this map is. But you can see what I'm talking about. So all these little cargo holds are filled with a lot of items to really make it feel more believable. Again, the AI unfortunately does not really utilize it. But that's not the fault of the mod creator. Because it's so cluttered, though, this jumping business that most hero units, of course, do, won't really be used to its full potential, but that can actually be a good thing. Because on most hero assault maps, you will have heroes just jumping all over. And it's more like a Olympic sporting event than an actual deathmatch. But all in all, the Soul map pack offers that variety I was talking about, where, of course, I had no idea that when we first started with the Lunar map pack, or Lunar map, which I guess in retrospective might be my least favorite. You know, the amount of different types of maps we would get with, you know, various XL support. Combined assaults with infantry and combat, or vehicle combat. You know, infantry-focused maps like the Earth map. That's actually, I say that, there's vehicles in there too. But, you know, feels more like your classic deathmatch from, you know, the early Halo days. To, of course, Mars, which is infantry only. Again, cool little features like this. Custom objects, custom textures. Really, really good. All in all, I think definitely that the Soul map pack is worth a look. Oh, I killed a lot of friendly units there. It's so fun to play. Maps are really, really balanced. It's just very impressive. Very, very impressive. Shotgun time. I feel a little bit bored with playing the same character over and over again. And I, of course, already talked about the new Battlefront map pack that we're going to do, which is Battlefront 0, which a lot of you were quite excited about. It's a very famous map pack, so I'm also very excited to experience that for the first time. Look at that. It's very well playable with AI too. I'm very surprised actually to see that. It would be easy to come to the conclusion that with this many objects or this like narrow pathing, that a lot of the AI would get stuck. It's a little bit more complex than this, but the Gungan City map, of course, also is super narrow, has a lot of different hallways, and the AI cannot cope with that. Now again, it is a bit more complicated than this. You can definitely see that a lot of the units here are stuck on the platform, not really knowing, or they just spawn there, I don't know. But basically, the AI is definitely putting on the pressure because we keep losing various platforms to the opposing faction. Oh, this is a great map for a shotgun. Great map for first-person combat as well. We got some platforms here. I assume that these would be, for example, good for snipers. Yeah, exactly. You could snipe the hell out of that from here. Again, well thought out to... I mean, the creator could have just not added those platforms. And initially you might feel like it wouldn't make a difference. Or there might even be pressure to put something on there, right? Like, oh, I'm going to add another greenhouse. I'm going to add many more crates. You don't need to, you know, because there's nothing there, but the positioning makes it very clear what the function is, of this platform. You know, I go here. I see you. Boom. Now you can, you know, when some of my mates are attacking that outpost, I can cover them. Really, really cool. Again, not that applicable with AI, but still. Oops. One thing I would like to know. Okay, no. Okay, well, that showed it. Maybe because I also used sprint a little bit in the beginning, I couldn't make it, but I wanted to see if you could cheese it with hero units and just jump to the platform. That would make balancing a little bit off, but it would seem it's not possible unless maybe I would be at the very, very edge. There we go. Come on, row. There we go. We are losing this quite badly. I actually saw that right at the last minute. Oh, that's one hell of a fall. Now, yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. So, well, these guys are... Yeah, a few of them are sticking back, but... These troopers at least know how to use it. Killing each other, though. There we go. I wonder if you control all 4 of the points outside, if you have an incredible advantage against the AI. If the AI might not be able to actually escape from that central section. What's also interesting is that the drone that keeps flying over, you would think that might get annoying after a while, but it doesn't. Yoink, got him. So you can definitely see that if you're playing against AI, a hero unit will definitely... Might be a little OP over here. Again, we can confirm that a large amount of units will actually go through or on these bridges, so they won't necessarily get stuck, as I initially thought. Now, come on, children, play nice. There we go. And with that, we're going to win this in a moment. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. You can download the Soul map pack in the description down below. It's a great map pack. Definitely a recommendation from me. Don't forget to let me know any other mods or maps that you wish me to play on the channel. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.